everybody, welcome back to another food review. I'm BigLT.
Don't bother me, I'm busy.
Okay, he's not interested in the food review today. So anyway, we're doing this. Chili cheese dog. Cheese at crackers.
Cheese?
I got his attention. Yes, cheese.
Yep.
Hey! Mother sucker, bring those back.
When I'm done.
I paid for them. You know you owe me $5. Bring the crackers back. Bring the crackers back. Bring.
Hey,
Come on.
there's like $5 in there.
That's yours. Come on. Sit your butt down if you're interested. Over here in the chair.
You sure you need to lay out there? Okay.
Maybe you need to open that thing up and empty it. You sitting there for a rainy day, it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not exactly what we planned, but I was hoping I had this big idea to have an intro, and you kind of
jacuzzi.
ruined it 4 times. Smell it. Smell it. Here's a little handful for it to start. I think we took the. Yeah, you kind of. A little bit. I felt some pain there, but it's not like cut or anything.
I have no nails.
No, when you ripped the box from my hand.
Oh.
Everybody can see it. I'd say it's just a cheese cracker, but it's got little seasonings and such. That one was kind of a bad example. This one has better example. There, now you can see that seasoning as soon as it focus. Thank you. Okay. By the way, this was unplanned, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. I got hungry, and I had $5 to my name. So what did I do? Go to Javi. He starts doing a review for his channel, which he didn't tell me he was going to do. I just left.
I thought I could get it done before he came back.
You could have told me anyway, just in case. I'm not sure if I was going to Walmart, it would take me a little longer, but I went to Hy-Vee. Anyway, I get into Hy-Vee, not in there for like 2 or 3 minutes. I came across these right next to the cookie aisle. It was on an end cap. It was one of those little, its own shelf, so to speak. I'll tell you what, I get why they did this. It's summertime. Chili cheese dogs are good during the summertime. You get a good barbecue and everything. But I'll tell you what, another thing, it does taste like a chili cheese dog. So I wasn't being nice.
Why is always one left behind?
Because you got no nails, you can't grab onto it like the claw. Sure, it gets all over your hands, and then when you rub your clothes, it gets all over that. Do you have any other new flavors? Or is it just because it's a limited time only? Official snack of U.S. soccer. Well,
That's what my truly say too. It's official drink for U.S. soccer team.
I mean, no, I'm not going on the handlebars about soccer, football, or whatever. What I was going to go for was the whole like World Cup. If anybody knows what's going on with that. Actually, speaking of soccer, I learned something about that word. Uh-oh. What's going on?
I just want to drink.
Oh.
Continue your talk about soccer.
Okay. So I learned about this from a YouTube channel. Apparently, soccer did come from England at one point, 100 years ago. But they dropped it because we got obsessed with it more. So, they don't...
Who is we?
Us Americans. England adopted the word, and then we took it, and because we were more obsessed with it, then they called it football. But, where was I going to go with that?
I don't know.
You broke my concentration when you said, who is we? And I don't like being cut off like that. Anyway, I guess the moral of the story was, England used the word 100 years ago, but they stopped using it because they got embarrassed that they came up with the word in the first place. That's where I was going with it. So they stopped. So England basically stopped using the word soccer because they were embarrassed of it after we adopted it. So that's why here in America it's called soccer. The rest of the world calls it football.
But they didn't change it after we had American football, and they didn't change it there.
Was this about football?
We have an American football, and they call that football. So they didn't change it because we call ours football.
You're talking about the...
Yeah, American football.
They did. It's handing.
No, I mean, they didn't change. So we call it their football soccer, and so they call it football. But then we also have a football. So
Okay. It's American soccer. Rest of the world, it's football. We have American football over in the UK. They call it handing.
yes, I get that, but if you're telling me they changed,
No, I'm talking about soccer. They changed. They basically stopped using the word soccer and they called it football.
because we kept calling it soccer.
And we got obsessed with it. Yes.
So then they called it football. So we call ours football, or football. So why didn't that then affect their soccer football?
Because it's different over there. They call it handing. It's the same. It's the same. Why?
It's not. If you can get it, what I'm trying to say here is that if they changed the name from soccer to football because it bothered them, we kept using soccer, then why didn't they change it again? Because we're calling our American football football.
How the hell should I know? I mean, think about it this way. We call it crackers. They call it biscuits. But we call it biscuits, and they call it something else. I can't remember what it's called.
Rolls.
No, it's not rolls.
You know, you're not British.
I know some Brit.
How did the deal of brown head, Bob?
I know a few of the British things. For example, what we call underwear, they call pants. And what we call pants, they call trousers.
I guess maybe they call them cakes, even though they're not cake. I don't know.
Basically, two different countries, same language, just different adaptations of it. Does that make sense? Savor it while you still can. Before we wrap things up, we'll read the ingredients, but let me eat these crackers first. Oh, you do it.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know who he's talking to. I'm trying to look over here, but I'm seeing nothing. Just this thing here. This barrier is preventing me from looking over there. Apparently, he can look past the barrier, but I cannot. Anyway.
Sir, I only see a wall.
Yeah, this barrier right here. Anyway, ingredients: enriched flour, vegetable oil, cheese made with skim milk, salt, contains 2% or less of whey, paprika, spices, onion powder, chili cheese. Oh, sorry, not chili cheese. Cheddar cheese. My bad. There's your word. Might as well read it.
Monosodium glutamate. I didn't even have to look at it.
Tomato powder, garlic powder, citric acid, lactic acid, yeast extract, yeast, paprika extract, color, natural flavor. Skip that, skip that. Definitely skip that. Contains wheat, milk, and soy ingredients. Anyway, as far as he's concerned, obviously it doesn't taste spicy, even though it has.
I had a little kick. The little one. My tongue's a little bit on fire, a little bit.
You know, you always tell me that maybe, you know, my tongue, my taste buds have died or something. I think your tongue is a little sensitive. I think it's a little sensitive to spices and whatnot. I can see what you're doing on camera. You realize that, right?
You just said my tongue is sensitive. It's mad at you.
Sticking my tongue. I'm sticking my tongue out at you.
It doesn't work. No, not with that way. So put in my finger. Put in my finger. Yeah.
Anyway, rating. Let's get that over with.
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
I give it 9.5 out of 10. I actually love it. Maybe they should bring this back next year around this time. If this is the limited time for like summer, bring it back next year. I don't mind. Make it a seasonal thing for people who love chili cheese dogs like myself. Chili cheese fries as well. Can't go wrong with that, especially when it comes from A&W. A&W chili cheese fries and chili cheese dogs. Number one, they're the best. Better than Culver's because they put their cheese over a heating lamp when it's shredded, and I don't like that. I like my cheese completely melted before it goes on my fries and my dogs. Anyway, ready to wrap things up? Thank you so much for watching this food review. I've been BigLT.
I'm Scotty, you're not.
That is Cheez. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time for another food review. You guys have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.